Chicken and Waffles.
Hey guys, my name is Sean.
And I'm Caro.
And we're the Road Warriors. And we're going to do a little video today just to kind of give you guys a little bit more information about us, what we're doing, what our plans are. And we're also going to talk about Patreon, which is a way for our fans and subscribers to support us in our video production. We absolutely love doing these videos, and we love hearing from you guys saying that, you know, we've helped you, we've given you inspiration, the tips that you need, you're so excited to go full-time yourself. Like, that is absolutely mind-blowing, and we love it, and that's why we work so hard doing these videos on top of our regular jobs. And you know, it's a lot of work. We put 30 to 40 hours a week into filming, editing, just producing these videos, creating them. So a lot of people, I think, don't really understand how much work goes into maintaining a YouTube channel and putting out content. We average over 3 videos a week, which each video, just the editing, takes 5 hours or so per video. So it's a lot of work. We love it, but we want to continue doing it, and we want to do it even more. And Patreon's a way for our fans to support us with as little as $2 a month. And with supporting us, they're able to get a lot of cool perks, like direct access to us, so you can ask questions to us directly instead of just on YouTube, where we can give you some more attention. We got some pretty cool new swag here. We just got these. We got the hats, the shirts, so you'll be able to get some of that stuff for free. We have stickers, decals, and we have some other cool stuff coming as well. But you know, it's just a nice way to say thank you to us for putting the time and effort into these videos. And nobody's required to do it. We still love you if you don't, but if you're able to spare a few bucks a month, you know, it would really help us, because we're using ancient equipment. We're using our cell phones to film and an old GoPro. Our drone is on its last legs, and you know, we could definitely use some new equipment, as well as, yeah, just, you know, a little bit of extra money could help us put more time into this and take the time away from our regular jobs. Yeah. So the details of that, if you guys want to check it out, it's patreon.com/Road Warrior Life, and I'll put the link below so you can check it out. But we wanted to answer some questions that a lot of people ask us. Let's see here, and it's what made us want to live in an RV.
Well, we love traveling, that's number one. And so we found out that, like, one good way to do so is doing it by an RV. So it's a cool way to explore the country, get in touch with nature, getting to see those spots that you usually fly over instead of like driving through and staying at those places. So basically that's one of the reasons.
Yeah, I mean, we found that, you know, traveling via RV, you're able to, you know, definitely hit those spots that you would normally fly right over. And we love that, because they're those hidden little gems that really, really are like what stand out to us. But I think for me, like, what made me want to live in an RV, you know, aside from wanting to always travel, is growing up, you know, I saw my grandfather, who was an amazing person, work his whole life, and he worked his butt off doing labor. And he always talked about, and he smiled with this big old grin about when he retired, what he was going to do. And it was, you know, a couple of stories. He was going to go to Hawaii, and he was going to buy my grandmother her red Corvette. And those were like the two things that he always talked about, and he was so happy and lit up when he talked about it. And the sad thing is that he did retire, but he was diagnosed with cancer around the same time. And when I saw that happen, and him being diagnosed with cancer when he retired, he quickly passed away. And seeing that, it made me decide that right then and there, for him, I was gonna live my life, and I wasn't gonna work my whole good life away and hopefully retire one day, because he never got to experience Hawaii. He never got to buy my grandmother that red Corvette because he waited until he retired. So I think that's why I'm a little bit daring. I'm a risk taker. I like to push the boundaries, because you know what, you have only one life. And you know, as sad as it is, like, he inspired me to live my life fully each and every day, and that was when I was 19 years old. And so I knew I wanted to travel. I knew I didn't want to be locked up, you know, as an employee punching a time clock every day. And the other thing that really pushed me to do it now is, you know, I'm now 35. So what pushed me to do it is, there is no perfect time in life to do it. There's always going to be something in your way. You're never going to say, you know what, perfect time, let's go full-time RV. I mean, it's just never going to happen that way, unfortunately. So you're always going to have things that are in your way that you've got to navigate around. But if you want something in life, you need to go and get it. And I guarantee you that if you are focused on getting it and living your dreams, that it will become a reality, that you will make it happen, no matter what's standing in your way. So I had a business that unfortunately failed because I trusted the wrong people. I went through hell for 3 years of my life. I lost everything, and I'm still recovering financially. I'm still in a very bad place financially, but that wasn't going to stop me from living my dreams. I wanted it, and I went out and to make it happen, and here we are. So no matter where you are in life, if you want something, I say go and get it. You will be able to accomplish whatever your mind and your heart really wants. So
don't wait until the last minute to, you know, realize your dreams. Just go ahead and do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Other people will support you and help you if that's what you want.
Yeah, when you're clear about what you want, then you can manifest it, and the universe will, you know, deliver. So trust it. Trust the process.
Absolutely. So how did we decide on our current rig? I mean, we've got the biggest rig that you can possibly get. What made us decide on this rig?
I think that was easy because we're clear about what we wanted it. And when we, you know, after seeing many RVs and remembering the first one we saw, which was a Road Warrior as well, it was like, oh my God, it fits our needs. It suits us. It's spacious, the layout is great. We have space for Sean's paddleboarder business. We have the side and the back patios for the doggies. The kitchen, it's great. I mean, it was perfect for us. So I think that was sort of easy.
I mean, a lot of people don't know, but the very first RV that we went and looked at together was a Road Warrior, and we never knew about Road Warriors. My uncle, I remember he was visiting from Connecticut one time, and he's like, you know, you need a toy hauler. And I was vaguely familiar with them, but, you know, I was thinking of like a really rough looking, like, you know, bachelor pad, like, thing that didn't look so nice. And so I started looking in the toy haulers, and we went and looked, and the first one was a Road Warrior. And we loved everything about it, and we loved the name, which is hence how we came up with our Road Warrior name. But, you know, we really think of ourselves as warriors, so it just fit. But, you know, going as big as we did, a lot of people say, well, do you regret it? Absolutely not. Yes, there are challenges, like trees, and but, you know, there's challenges, but we are living in this, and we want to be comfortable, and this has given us the space to really be comfortable and to do this for the long term, not just, you know, get tired of it because we're in a cramped space. So yeah, we might not be able to get into every park, you know, and there are those challenges with driving, and you need a bigger truck and this and that, but we love the space. We wouldn't change it. I need the space for my business. We keep, you know, stuff to do events. We're doing events week after week here, where we have tents and tables, and then we have merchandise. I like my toys, and the other thing, moving into an RV, I didn't want to sacrifice. I mean, I didn't want to change my lifestyle, which is doing extreme sports, mountain biking, kiteboarding, surfing, paddleboarding. You know, we do all that stuff, and you need gear. So the toy hauler allows us, the toy hauler allows us to keep our lifestyle, and you don't have to sacrifice when living in an RV. Yes, you got to get rid of some of the stuff, but you know, we've been able to, you know, keep our lifestyle intact. And that's the cool thing, is everywhere we go, you know, there's different things for us to experience, whether it's the rafting or the hiking or the mountain biking, every area, snowboarding, you know, there's a different cool thing to do. So we love our rig.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't change it for a thing.
Yeah.
We love our truck, Juicy.
Yes.
You know, and yes, again, challenges, just driving a truck into the city. That is very difficult to do sometimes, but overall, we still would choose this. We wouldn't change a thing if we were able to do it over again.
Yeah, because no matter what you do in life, you're always going to have challenges one way or another. So we have our challenges, but you know what? That doesn't bother us.
And that may be totally different for you. You may
Correct.
not be into all the sports that we are. You may not have the 2 dogs. You may not want, or may not have a business that you need to have merchandise and stuff for. So
Right.
you might be able to get away with, you know, a Sprinter van. And I am envious of you, because that is awesome. But, you know, I like to have my gear and my toys, and so there's pros and cons. Everybody's different, and there is no perfect setup. There never will be, whether it's a car, a boat, you know, an RV, airplane. There's no perfect setup, but you got to find what works for you. Let's see, what is your biggest pet peeve? People ask that. So what is your biggest?
You go ahead.
No, I'm curious here. Tell me. Let me know.
I don't think I have too many, do I? What would you say? I don't know. I can think of it right now.
The other question people ask is, you know, being in a tight space, do you guys ever want to kill each other?
Sometimes. But no, like, I think in a relationship, you're always gonna feel, or gonna have those moments where you wanna maybe spend some time alone, and that's perfectly normal, you know. And then you just go ahead and have those moments. But yes, we fight. Yes, we have those moments that I want to choke him, or he wants to just, like, I don't know. But yeah, but I think it's absolutely normal. It's part of being in a relationship. It's part of getting to know each other. It's part of, like, learning how to communicate. Hey, I need my space, or whatever that might be. It's just part of it. It's part of life. And a relationship, even with friends, even with family, that those things do happen. So it's not the end of the world.
No, for sure. And, you know, I think it makes you a stronger team.
Correct, yeah.
Because you're forced to work through things, because you are in a tight space, and, you know, you're typically going to have one vehicle. So it's like, you know, it's not like you each have your own vehicle if you were living in a house. So things are different, but I love it.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're at a park now where we actually have neighbors, which, you know, was kind of a rare thing, because we were up in the Northeast for a few months and we had no neighbors. So we've met some amazing people on both sides of us. We have younger couples, and you know, both of them are newer to full timing, and you know, it's just so cool because we have new neighbors every few weeks wherever we go. And to, you know, have that bond between RVers and to help each other, everybody's just so happy. I will say that you know, RVers are so happy because they're experiencing life. So, you know, again, that's just another reason for you guys to make it happen. If this is your dream, you know, do whatever it takes to make this your reality, and don't have like a 5-year plan. I mean, you can do it sooner than that. I mean, if you really, really want to. I mean, it was always in the background of my mind, but within 5 months of me talking to Caro about it, we were full-time. I mean, it happened that quick. Was it a lot of work?
A lot of work.
A lot of work.
And still is.
Still is. We were at my mom's house yesterday, and her garage is stuffed with my stuff and a little bit of Caro's, and it just, you know, it's just so much stuff that you accumulate, and God, it feels so good to get rid of it, but it's, you know, taken us a long time to get rid of stuff. And But now, you know, there's no value. It's just like, this is garbage. Like, if I didn't see somebody else being able to use that stuff, I'd just as much, you know, I'd just rather throw it away. But I'd rather see somebody else benefiting from all the stuff, you know. A lot of people asked, you know, had we ever lived in an RV? Had we ever towed a big rig like this before? And no. I did 3-week trip with my family when I was like 20. We went across country, and hey, Ua is here. She wants some love. I know that Ua has a lot of fans out there.
Yes.
If you guys love Ua, you know, give this video a thumbs up or tell us, because Ua is such a cutie. She's amazing.
She's a lover.
We love her so much, and Brewster's hanging over there just watching us. 3 weeks traveled across the country, and that was my extent of RV living, and it was driving a Class C motorhome. So nothing like what we have today. I had towed, you know, some small boats and some cargo trailers that were small as well, but I never towed anything over, you know, probably 20 some odd feet. And but you know, once you tow something, you know how to tow for the most part, and you just need to adapt to towing something larger. So is it intimidating? Yeah, sometimes it can be when you're driving through the city, and you got to make some tight turns with traffic. That can be tough. When you're going through low overhanging bridges, even though it says that you have enough clearance, it still like makes your heart race every time you know, just see barely going underneath it.
Yeah. Even the truck along the other day at a parking lot with a little antenna. I mean, we clear the roof, but the antenna was still hitting the roof of the building. So
yeah,
it's just
I
like.
mean, yeah, I mean, our truck, I mean, going into garages, we literally have an inch and it hits our antenna, and it's still scary because you're like, oh, what if that pipe's hanging a little bit lower? Yeah. You know, so there's challenges, for sure, you know, but so pet peeves, never told everybody.
No, I don't know. I want to answer that question. I don't even know. You tell me what yours is, because I don't feel like I have any.
Oh man.
I mean, in the past, yeah, a lot of things bother me, but lately, I don't know. I don't feel like a lot of things annoy me.
Yeah.
Or just like,
Yeah.
Not really. I know you do.
What's that? Tell me. Tell me.
No, you tell them.
Come on, tell me. Tell me.
Park the scooter this way, do this like this, do that like that.
Yeah, okay, so she's saying I like things
in a very specific way.
I do. But there's a lot of reason behind that. But yeah, I'm very particular about how things are done, because I've learned the proper way to do certain things. So I like to.
Way.
It's the proper way. Get it right, get it tight. All right. So there is a proper way, right, to do things, and she's an artist. So
there are many different ways of doing things, right?
Yeah. Boy, that's it. No, a lot of it has to do with safety and.
No, that's true.
See, thank you.
Yeah, the helmet, the shoes, the jacket.
Yeah, a lot of this is regarding safety and riding, you know, motorcycles and things like that, and you know, parking a trailer and the RV and all that stuff. I mean, there's just so much safety, and you know, when we pack up, those are the days that we usually fight, because they're the most stressful when we're packing up to go somewhere. Travel days are tough. The dogs are stressed.
Yeah, very stressed.
There's so many things we have to do to make sure that we're packed up and that things are safe, and that we have the correct route. So there's a lot going on, and that's usually when the tension's the highest. And usually the best day is when we arrive somewhere.
Yeah.
So, after staying at a truck stop.
After we eat.
Yes, eat something decent.
Yes.
Not crappy fast food.
Yes.
So, yeah, lots of ups and downs, guys. There's no doubt that you're gonna still have downs, and you're gonna have a lot of different challenges with things breaking, and just to go to the bathroom, you got to hook up your sewer and dump your tanks and do all these things. But those are small things in comparison to the rewards that RV living gives you.
Yeah, not only that, it will help you grow. It will make you more flexible, more adaptable. I mean, you will grow as a person just by all these challenges. I mean, they can either, make you a worse person, but they can make you so much better. And happily, I think we became better people because of it, because we're able to overcome those challenges.
Yeah, for sure. So, I think we're going to wrap up the video, but, we enjoyed talking with everybody. We enjoyed the questions, so leave some questions below so we can answer them on the next Real Talk video. And if you guys don't want to support us on Patreon and just want to get some cool shirts, these are going to be on roadwarriorlife.us. Hats, shirts, stickers, decals. We also offer a couple of RV related things. And if you watch our videos, you see the Amazon affiliate thing at the end of our videos. That's a way to support us without it costing you anything. If you shop online, just click our link, bookmark it, and every time you shop on Amazon, it would be a huge favor to us, because every little bit helps. Every time you purchase something by clicking on that link, nothing changes for you, but we make a small percentage. So every bit really helps us create these video, guys. We love it. It's our passion project, and Road Warrior is here to stay.
Yes.
So thanks again. We'll catch you guys later, and we'll hopefully see you out on the road. Thanks for joining us for episode 4 of Road Warrior Real Talk. If you guys have any questions or comments, we'd love answering them, so make sure to hit us up below, and we'll get back to you or address them in a future Real Talk video.